Hello, students. Professor Benavides here. Let's go ahead and talk about Task 6, Chapter 1. We're continuing on your first lab. We're going to be talking about customizing the places list. So let's go ahead and read it. It says, customize your start menu so that the following folders are the only ones seen on the extreme left places list: File Explorer, Settings, Documents, Downloads, Pictures, and Personal Folder. Click the Start menu and then click the hamburger icon to expand your Start menu. Now you see the names of the folders, of the folder links on your Start menu. Note that you cannot remove the account icon nor the Power Options button. Do a print screen and call your file Task 6 Start menu dash left side. Okay, let's see what we got. First of all, I created a new account for my class, and I highly recommend that you do that too. So when I click on the Start menu, this is pretty much the only things that I see in the places list, the extreme left of the Start menu. So I've got the little hamburger at the top. That's what it's called, believe it or not. It's 3 lines, it looks like a hamburger. I don't want to say it too many times, I might get hungry, right? So we've got your account icon, and usually this would be like Bob, right? And it'd have my picture right on here. We've got Documents, Pictures, Settings, and Power. Okay, then we got the Start button right there, all right? So that's what we get by default. You know, if we point to it, or if we click on the hamburger, we get a chance to see the words next to the icon. So what we want to do is we want to add more stuff to the places list. Okay, it's all about adding stuff. So let's go ahead and go to Settings, and then we're going to go ahead and do Personalize on here. If you'd like, you can maximize the screen. Personalization, and we're going to go to Start menu. And of course, the thing that we need is always on the bottom, so you can't find it. It's a link. It says choose which folders appear on Start. Okay, click on that, and this is what we have to go ahead and look at. And it says I want to have the File Explorer on there, so I'm going to turn that on. Yeah, I'm going to leave Settings on there. Documents. Do I want downloads? Let's see now. Yeah, downloads. No music. Pictures, yes. Let me see. Pictures, yes. And then the personal folder. Do I have personal? Oh, it's down on the bottom. We could turn on network and videos and music, but just for the sake of this exercise, we're going to leave those off. Okay. So they're on. You know, there's no. A long time ago, we used to have like an OK button, and it would go into effect. It's there. So if I close this and go back over here, I should see that right underneath my account icon, I've got, if I want to go, these are like little launch, I can launch from here. I can go right to my documents, I can go to the downloads, I can go to my pictures, my personal folder, you know, where all my files are, and I can use the File Explorer to like copy files, move files. The File Explorer, we have an entire chapter on the File Explorer. I have an entire chapter on Settings, Power. So for right now, our only purpose is to identify these icons and learn how to configure the places list. Okay, so let's go back to my the task here. So it says now you can see the names of the folders. So say so we're going to do a print screen and call it, you know, Task 6. So I've got this open. I'm going to go ahead and press the print screen button. Go ahead and start Paint, and click on Paste. And there's my places list that has been customized. I'm going to go ahead and click on Save. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. I'm going to call it Task 6. And I'm going to go ahead and then call it Start Menu Left. Okay, and let's just do it as a JPEG. Save. All right, close. Let me verify that it's in there. I got task 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is out of sequence because I didn't capitalize it. So if you want to rename a file, and we'll be talking about that later on, you would right mouse click on it, go to rename, and that allows you to go ahead and rename it. It's not covered here, but there are different ways of viewing the screen. So if I want to go to details view, and then I can sort them by clicking on the sort button. That sorts them in, reverse alphabetical order. Oh, misspelled task 5 again. So let me go ahead and try that. Maybe that was it. So let me go ahead and rename it because there's a space missing right after the 5. Okay, so if you're really compulsive about these things, so that when you click on name, it sorts them. So I got task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's working now. I guess I had a couple little mistakes that I needed to go ahead and fix. Okay, so let's go ahead and verify that I have it there. So when I select it, if I have the preview pane on, I can verify that it's there. Now notice that, let's go ahead and talk about this preview feature. If I go to preview on here, if I have the preview feature on and enlarge this, I can navigate through these. Like I can click on this one, then this one, and then this one, each one of these. Now, we're just starting off, and it's no major problem, but I'm going to be stressing that if you have dual screens, that you just do a print screen of the current active window. I can handle it for now, and I would appreciate it if you have dual screens like I do, that you just do a print screen of just the current window. That's a little bit more trouble, so I'll be open about that, because you'll have to use the snipping tool and drag out just the current active window, which is a little bit more trouble. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. In that print screen that I just did, when I do a print screen, and if I have dual monitors like this, it gets both print screen and both monitors. That's a lot for me to look at. Of course, I can handle it, but it would be nice if you have dual screens. What you would have to do is use the snipping tool and click and drag out just the first screen. I'm not going to take out points for it, but if you could do that extra for me, that would be nice. Okay. All right. And I'll try and demo it. I know I spoke about it. I'll try and demo it later, but it's the first lab. Don't want to be too picky. Okay, so that's lab 6. Professor Benavides, over and out.